Hello everyone, welcome to the Mercury Virtual. Hope you are doing good. Today I'm going to continue with Microsoft Outlook 2010. Yesterday I've discussed chapter number 3 and chapter number 4, and today I'm going to discuss chapter number 5 and chapter number 6. And this is the last class for the Outlook 2010. Now let's take quick recap of the yesterday's class, that is chapter number 3 and 4 of Microsoft Outlook 2010. In the last class we discussed chapter number 3, that is managing email messages. Means how to manage the email messages in Outlook 2010. How to delete, how to rename, or how to move the email message from one part to the another part. This chapter includes 4 parts and we have discussed all the 4 parts. 3.1 is clean up the mailbox. Means how to clean up the mailbox that is available in Outlook 2010. Means how to delete the mail, how to move the mail to the junk items, how to move the mail to the spam items. Then 3.2 is create and manage the rules. We have discussed how to clean the mailbox. This is a mailbox dialog box. We have discussed how to clean it. Simply click on the view mailbox size and you can size the mailbox according to which you can set or reset the mailboxes or mails in the boxes. And then find items older than 90 days. You can find the items, you can find the mails that are less than or more than 90 days. You can find the items that have a size, you can find the mail that have a size more than 250 KB or any kind of KBs. So you can find the mails or you can find the inbox or outbox. Then we have discussed how to locate old Outlook items, how to view the size, how to locate the large Outlook item by clicking on these buttons. Then we have discussed how to manage the conversations. Then we have discussed how to manage conversation in different parts, means how to turn off the conversation, on the conversation, how to manage, how to delete the conversations. Then we have discussed how to delete redundant messages, means the duplicate messages in a conversation. We also discussed how to save the messages and message attachments, means how to save the message in a format that is applicable for the Outlook, and how to attach the same message to the Outlook 2010 so that it can be sent to the another persons. These are the multiple steps that are given to save the files. Then 3.2 we have discussed how to create and manage the rules. There are multiple rules that are applicable for Outlook 2010 and we are able to create and manage those rules. So this is the rule wizard dialog box. We can manage the rules. Next we have also discussed how to create the rule. These are the steps available. How to run a rule, how to delete a rule. How to create automatic reply rules, how to manage the junk mails. This is the junk mail dialog box. How to process a junk email message, how to configure junk email options. This is the junk email options. Then how to manage automatic message content, means how to manage the automatic content that is available for email, means how to mail the message automatically in a shorter period of time, in a quicker period of time. Then in the next slide we have also talked about how to create and using the automatic signature. There is a signature available, then automatically the signature arrives at the end of the email. So it is possible to send the email message or the attachment or the email signature that is used for mailing the content. This is how to create and assign the automatic signatures. Next, how to manually insert, how to remove an email message. Then we also discuss how to set a default theme, stationery and font for the Outlook 2010. These are the multiple steps that how to format the messages. Then how to identify the response text, how to insert and identify. Then we also talked about chapter number 4, that is managing the context. As a name advice, managing the context means how to manage the context that is available in Outlook 2010. There are multiple persons or multiple contexts that is available in Outlook 2010. So it is possible to manage all the contexts. This chapter includes 2 parts, 2 topics. 4.1 is how to create and manipulate the context, that is individual context. Then 4.2 is how to create and manipulate the contact group. If there is a majority, if there is a group, we can create and we can manipulate the contact group. 4.1 is how to create and manipulate the contact, that is personal contact. This is first name, company, last name. You can set the last name, company name. This is we can set how we can set the last name, mobile number, web page, assign task. These are the multiple steps that are used to create a contact record. Then how to send these contact record to another person. Then how to attach a document, message or other information to a contact record. Then how to create electronic business cards. It is also possible in Outlook 2010 to create the electronic business card so that it can be sent as an attachment. It can be embedded as an attachment in Outlook 2010. This is how we can edit the business card. We have also covered how to modify the information. These are the multiple steps available. How to format the appearance of a business card. We can change the color, background color, design, change the picture, design area, image area box, image align list, and click a type of alignment. Next, we also discussed how to embed an electronic business card, how to attach an electronic business card message, then how to create and manipulate the contacts group. Till now we have discussed how to manage and create the contact, that is personal contact. Now, how to create and manipulate the contact group. This is how we can create the group. This is the contact group, name it management team, and the members are Amy, Chris, John, and Joy. How to create, these are the multiple steps available. Then how to add people, these are the multiple steps available. Then how to update, these are the multiple steps available. How to remove, how to record the notes. That's all for yesterday's session. Now, today, I'm going to cover with chapter number 5 and 6 of Outlook 2010. This chapter is managing calendar objects. As the name advises, how to manage the calendar object. There is a calendar. We can set the management. We can set the calendar objects like month, date, year. We can set it as a default format, or we can set the schedules, meetings, area, calendar. So this chapter contains all the parts: how to schedule a meeting, how to schedule a notes, how to schedule a journal. This chapter contains 3 topics. First one is how to create and manipulate appointment and events. Then 5.2 is how to create and manipulate meeting requests. Then 5.3 is how to manipulate the calendar pane. Means how to manipulate the calendar pane, that is available in Outlook 2010 for easy reference for the people. 5.1 is how to create and manipulate appointment and events. First one is scheduling the appointment. This said appointments are block of time you schedule for only yourself as opposed to meeting to which you invite other users. An appointment has a specific start time. As much obvious, appointment has a specific start time and specific end time, which occurs for more than 24 hours. This is the event. You can enter an appointment directly in the calendar pane, in which case the time is shown on your calendar as busy and the appointment reminder is set to 15 minutes. You can set the reminder as in 15 minutes as a reminder for appointment. If you want to change those default settings, if you want to reschedule or schedule an appointment to start or end at time that does not fit the default half an hour increment, you can enter the appointment in an appointment window. This is the appointment box. Click on the appointment. This is the appointment. This is subject, haircut, location, beauty salon. Means I have taken the appointment to the haircut, that is the beauty salon for haircutting. Saturday, this timing at 11 AM. Saturday, this timing at 12 AM. And time is 12 PM. Means starting time is 11. 1 hour is the time. This is the reminder time. This reminder will pop up within after every 30 minutes. How to create? Simply go to the calendar pane, click the desired time slot and drag through a consecutive time slots. Enter the information you want to appear as the appointment subject and then press enter. means you can set the appointment with the default setting, and you can create the default setting for the calendar. Then how to create an appointment with custom setting? This is with default setting, means that is already available, that is inbuilt setting. Now as per my requirement, I can change the setting, that is how to create an appointment with custom setting. Let's say in the calendar module, on the home tab, in the new group, click the new appointment button. In the appointment window, enter the information you want to appear on the calendar in the subject and location boxes. Then click on the appointment start date in the left side, and also give the end time, start time, end time. On the appointment tab, in the options group, check your availability like free, tentative, busy. Over here, this is the timing, this is the availability, this is the timing. In the options group, this is the options group. In the reminder list, click the length of time prior to the appointment when you would like Outlook to display an appointment reminder. Add notes about the appointment if there is necessary. On the appointment tab, in the action group, click the save and close button. Next is scheduling the events. First of all, let's take a quick practical view of how to create an appointment. There are multiple parts with default setting. Click on the calendar pane. This is the calendar pane. These are the different parts. You can click on the new appointment. This is the appointment pop-up. You can snooze. This is the appointment box, dialog box, untitled appointment. You can use the subject like cooking, location, home or house. You can set the timing over here. You can set the 6:30. You can set the 6 o'clock. Means from 6 to 7, I will be able to do the cooking. So this is how to set the appointments. This is for 13 because my cursor is at 13th of August. That is 2 days. Next is if you want to create an appointment with custom settings, that is a different concept. Click the calendar on the home tab. In the appointment grid you want to give, you can give this appointment tentative. You can give the reminder as 2 hours or 1 hour or 5 minutes. You can change that shift timing or the timing of the setup. You can give the reminder timing. This is the reminder timing. These are the all steps busy. This is the start time. This is the end time. You can change the timing. This is how we can set the appointment. This is cooking appointment, cooking appointment. Click on close. This said if you want to save, this is save, and this is pop up within every 5 minutes. But I don't want to save, then click on the no button. Then how to schedule the events. Appointments are short-term meetings and events are day-long blocks of time that you schedule on your calendar. In all respects, events are identical to appointment in day, work and so on, but the main difference is that events are long-term and the appointments are on short-term. How to create? Go to the calendar module, display the date on which you to schedule the events in date view, work view or the week view. At the top of the calendar pane, click the space between the header and the first time slot, enter the event, subject event and then press enter. Or you can display the calendar module in month view. Click the empty area of the cell below the header on which you want to schedule the event, enter the event subject and then press enter. Next, how to set the recurrence and privacy options. There is a recurrence option, means automatically the same message or the same meeting or the same appointment will replicate in every 5 minutes, 10 minutes or 15 minutes. This said, if a meeting, event or appointment will happen more than once at specific intervals, such as every Tuesday, every month, you can set it up as a recurring appointment, event or meeting. Means whenever there is a meeting at every interval, regular interval, you can set the recurrence option. This is a recurrence option. You can click on it and then automatically the meeting or the event or the appointment will occur within every the time specified in the interval. If you need to make changes, you can choose to update a specific occurrence or an occurrence. This is how we can give the occurrence. This is recurrence. Appointment sales. One instead of this recurring is adjusted to another appointment as a calendar. Then how to mark a calendar item as private. Click on the item window, click on the appointment, event or meeting tab in the tags group and click on the private. How to create a recurring in the item window. This is the item window. On the appointment, event or meeting tag, click the recurrence button. This is the recurrence button. In the recurrence pattern of the appointment recurrence dialog box, click a frequency option. In the adjustment area, which changes according to the frequency option you select, adjust the setting to reflect the desired recurrence. In the range of recurrence area, select the appropriate end date for the series of appointment or event and then click on the OK button. Now let's see how to create the events. This is event box. You can invite invitees. If you want to click on this one. This is a month view. You can click on it. You can set the new appointment event if you want to create the events. You can choose the events. All day event. This is event box. You can give the recurrence option. This is the recurrence. Means every time the appointment timing is 12 AM and timing is 12 AM. You can change to 12:30 AM. Duration is 24 hours. Duration is 24.5 hours. Daily, weekly, monthly, yearly. You can change the setting for the recurrence. Means every time this message or this box will pop up whenever there is a demand for the recurrence. Next is how to work with appointment and events. How to forward the appointment or event. In the appointments or event window on the appointment or event tab, in the action group, click the following. You can forward to create an email message that has the appointment or event. You can click the forward arrow and then click on the forward as e-calendar to create the email message address and send the email message. Means simply type the email address and automatically the email message will send to the receiver. Then how to print the appointment. Open the appointment or event window. Click on the print page and specify the print option that you want and then click on the print command or print button. Means you can take the printout of the window or the appointment or the event. Now let's see how to create the appointment. This is the appointment, let's say example. Click on the appointment. This is the appointment box. You can give forward to the another person, forward as a forward to the another person. This is, you can give the email address in the two part. You can also forward as an iCalendar by clicking the email message in the two part. This is none.ics, means only a calendar part or the appointment part will send to the receiver. Then how to print. Simply go to the file, go to the print. This is how we can print the calendar. Daily basis, weekly basis, weekly, monthly, trifold and calendar basis. Next, how to create and manipulate meeting request. Now there is a requirement for creating and manipulating the meeting request. You can send a meeting invitation refers to a meeting request to any person who have an email account, even to person who don't use Outlook. You can let people who don't have to attend the meeting know that it is taking place by marking their attendance as optional. The meeting request can include text, web links as well as file attachment to ensure that attendees have specific information available to them. This is how we can create or how we can arrange the request. Meeting requests include two pages, appointment page and the scheduling assistant page. This is the scheduling assistant, this is the appointment page. You can arrange the meeting over here. This is at 11 o'clock starting point, 12 o'clock client lunch, client speak, client persons, at 3 o'clock it is wind down. This is the scheduled meeting. How we can schedule the meeting. How to invite? Simply go to the calendar module, display the date on which you to schedule the meeting, go to the home, go to the new group, click on the new meeting. In the meeting window, enter the email address, give the subject line, enter the name of the meeting, and in the location box indicates where the meeting will take place. Then adjust the start time and the end time settings and click on the send button. Next is how to invite an optional attendee. This is a required attendee, these are the optional attendees. On the appointment page of the meeting window, enter the email address of the optional attendees in the two box. Go to the meeting tab, go to the show group, click on the schedule meeting assistant or scheduling assistant button. Then in the all attendees list, click the icon immediately to the left of the optional attendees name, and then in the list, click on the optional attendees. Then how to schedule the meeting? These are the different styles how you schedule the meeting. How to schedule? In the message window or the reading pane, point to the sender's name or email address. In the contact card that appears, click the view more buttons or options for interacting with person button, and then in the list click schedule a meeting. Then how to schedule a meeting with any person? This is with a message sender, this is with any person. In the calendar module, display the date on which you want to schedule the meeting. Go to the home tab, click on the new group, click on the new meeting button. Then go to the appointment page, enter the meeting address in the to do or to box. Then how to respond? You can respond to the meeting. How to reschedule and cancel meeting? These are the multiple options. You can reschedule or respond or accept or tentative, decline, propose timing. You can give the setting to the meeting. How to update a one-time meeting? Double click the meeting. In the meeting window, make any necessary changes. Click the send update button. Then how to update a recurring meeting? Double click the meeting in the calendar pane. How to update a one-time meeting? Double click the meeting in the calendar pane. In the meeting window, make any necessary changes and then click on the send update button. Means whenever you want to create a meeting, double click on the meeting and then in the meeting window, make the necessary changes and then click on the send button. Then how to update a recurring meeting? Double click the meeting in the calendar pane. In the open recurring item dialog box, click either open this occurrence or open the series and then click on the OK button. Then in the meeting window, make any necessary changes that you want to change. Then click on the send update button to send the meeting. Then how to cancel a meeting? In the meeting window, on the meeting tab, in the actions group, click on the cancel meeting button. Means if you want to cancel the meeting, you can cancel the meeting by clicking on the OK button. Then if the meeting is a recurring one, means only a recurring meeting, in the confirm delete dialog box, click either delete this occurrence or delete the series and then click on the OK button. These are the multiple options how to update a one-time meeting, how to update a recurring meeting, and then how to cancel a meeting. Last point is to inform the attendance that the meeting has been cancelled. Click the send cancellation button. Means you can inform the attendees and you can click on the send cancellation button so that the meeting will be cancelled at any point of time. Now let's see how to create the meeting. click on the home tab, click on the new meeting, or go to the new item and click on the meeting. You can opt any option. Click on the meeting. This is the meeting box. This is the, you can forward the meeting. You can give the email address like hariom90@gmail.com. Location, you can send it by clicking on the send button. harry@gmail.com. You can give the subject, you can give the location also. This is how we can schedule the meeting. You can delete the meeting, you can copy to my calendar, you can give the calendar object, you can forward to the other persons. You can give the OneNote, you can schedule the meetings. This is the meeting agenda, this is the meeting box, this is a different one, this is different one, 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is how we can arrange the meeting. This is MSL, this is harry@gmail.com. You can use other options also. These are the multiple options. Autopic, refresh BC. These are the multiple options. You can click on the send, then automatically it is sent to the harry@gmail.com. This is the response options. These are the check names. These are the address books. You can change to tentative, you can change to busy, out of office. You can click on the recurring, means every time it occurs or every time it is recurring or it is pop up within every fixed intervals. This is how to reschedule the meeting. How we can reschedule, let's take in a quicker way. This is how we can select the meeting. You can give to this one. This, if you click on new meeting, this will be the new meeting. If you click on this, this will be go to the or to create the new meeting. If you click on meeting, insert, format, preview, these are the multiple tabs. You can copy to it. You can give the time zones. You can give the recurrence. I mean, there are multiple options. You can opt any option for your meeting. Then how to update a one-time meeting? Double click the meeting in the calendar pane. In the meeting window, make any necessary changes. If you want to make the changes, double click on it. You can make the changes. You can give the subject. You can give the location. You can change the start time. You can change the end time. You can also give the invite others online meeting. Then how to update a recurring meeting? Double click the meeting. In the open recurring dialog box, click either open this recurrence or open the series and then click on the OK button. Third is in the meeting window, make any necessary changes and then click on the send update button. Means if you want to double click, this is how we can give the meeting. If I've scheduled the meeting over here, right? This is to schedule meeting for this. Click on the OK. If I double click on it, then automatically a page will open to update the meeting agenda. I can update it tentative. Okay. Yes. If I double click, I can change. I can change to any part. I can give this one. I can now change as a busy. This is if you want to save. Yes. This is how we can save the meeting. You can change the subject. You can change the location. You can do any formatting after creating the meeting. Means it is possible to update the meeting in Outlook 2010. Then how to cancel a meeting? On the meeting tab in the action group, click the cancel meeting button. If I want to delete the meeting, click on the delete button. This meeting will be cancelled. Means there is no DVD in the subject line. Means this meeting will be cancelled. If the meeting is a recurring one, in the confirm delete dialog box, click either delete this occurrence or delete the series and then click on the OK. if I've created the meeting for reference, if I'm creating, okay, right, occurs every Wednesday effective 8:13 from 9:30 to 10 a.m. If I want to delete, the item has been saved. Are you want to delete? Yes. Now there is no recurring nature, means there is no reminder for the recurrence. So this is how we can change the meeting, update the meeting, and then cancel the meeting. Next one is how to accept a proposed meeting time change. Click on the meeting response window. In the response group, click accept proposal and then click on the send update. Then how to decline? First of all, how to accept, then how to decline. In the meeting response window, in the response group, click the reply button. In the email message, enter the text to inform the attendees that you are not accepting the proposed time, and then click on the send button and then delete the new time proposed message. Means you can decline the message, or you can decline the meeting, or you can accept the meeting with time change. This is a meeting box. You can copy to the calendar, you can save and close. You can give the time zones. These are the multiple time zones available. You can invite the others. You can delete the meeting. You can accept the meeting. If you want to accept, click on the save and close. And if you want to delete, click on the delete. Then 5.3 is how to manipulate the calendar pane. Calendar pane is the pane in which only the calendar, that is in day format, day view, week view, yearly view, can arrange the content. You can arrange the calendar content. You can arrange the calendar module to display specific time interval in the calendar pane. The standard time period are available from the arrangement group on the view tab or the arrange group on the home tab. Means either you can opt from the view tab or you can opt from the home tab. These time periods are day, that is display one day at a time separated into half-hour increments. So this period or this view, that is day view, displays the one day at a time separated into multiple half-day periods. Then work week display only the days of your work week. The default work week is from Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Time slot that fall within the work week are white on the calendar. Time slot outside of the work week are colored. I mean, this is how we can differentiate between different views: day, work view, and then there is a week. Displays one calendar week, that is Sunday through Saturday at a time. Then there is a month, display one calendar month at a time. This shows only week, that is from Sunday to Saturday. This shows only month as well as preceding and the following month. These are the different views, or these are the different parts of the calendar pane. We can display the calendar as a day, work week, week, or the month display. This is the October 24 to 30, 2010. This is how the week basis schedule or the week basis calendar pane looks like. This is 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m. This is how we can give the day view. Tuesday 26, these are the multiple timing. Real estate agent 2, core meeting, these are the meeting schedule. Biz meeting, these are the meeting schedule. This is Zine Denani, John Lambert, Joyce Cove, Susie Kerr, and Marilyn Lambert, and Lisa Van Avery. Then how to change the time period displayed in the calendar pane. Means how to change the time period that is available in the calendar pane in the arrangement group. Simply go to the view tab, click on the arrangement group and click on the day, work week, week or month button. Means how to change the format, how to change the different views of the calendar. Simply click on the view button, click on the arrangement group, click on the either day, work week, week or month button. Then how to change the amount of information shown in month view. On the view tab, in the arrangement group, click the month arrow and then click show low details or show medium details or show high details. Means if you want to change the view of the calendar as a month, there are multiple options like low details, medium details or high details. Then how to display a specific day, week or month from the calendar pane. In the month view, click the view tab, week tab at the left edge of the week to display only that week only. In the month, week or work week view, Double click the header of an individual day to display only that day. Means you can manage the or you can display a specific day, week or month from the calendar pane. Then displays the previous or next time period by clicking the back button or the forward button next to the date or date range. Then also it is possible to display the current day by clicking the today button in the go to group on the home tab. Next is how to change the calendar colors. But before this, let's take a preview of the or practical of the different views of the calendar. This is a calendar. There are multiple views like day, work view, week, month, schedule view. This is the day, that is 13th, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. This is work view. This is 11, 12, 13, today's date, 14, 15. These are the multiple timings. This is Monday to Friday because this is a work week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and there are timing from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. Then there is a week view. This is Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. That is from Monday to Friday. That is work view, and the full week is from Sunday to Saturday. There is a month view. There are multiple options. Show low level, then show medium level, then show high level. This is the view of the month. This is August. This is September. September 1. You can change from here only. This is September starting. Then there is October starting. Then there is a November starting. Then there is a December starting. Where is December? This is December starting. This is how we can give the or we can change the different views of the calendar pane. You can schedule the view as per requirement. You can schedule, you can change this, you can change this, you can change on this, you can change this. Means you can change the preview of the calendar views. Then next part is how to change the calendar colors. Till now we discussed how to change the calendar views. Now how to change the calendar colors. Each calendar you display in Outlook has one of 15 standard colors. Means there are total 15 colors available for formatting the calendar. Assigned to it, the calendar color is used in the navigation pane in the calendar header, and when creating appointment and meeting in the calendar pane. The calendar color helps you to visually differentiate between calendars and is especially useful when viewing multiple calendars in overlay mode. By default, Outlook automatically assigns a color to each new calendar that is different from the calendars of the existing calendar. Colors of the existing calendar. You can change the color of any calendar. If you can change the view, you can change the color of the any calendar. Then how to change a calendar color? Simply display the calendar for which you want to change the color. If you are displaying multiple calendar, select the calendar you want to change by clicking its tab. Means first of all display the calendar for which you want to change the color. If you are displaying multiple calendar, select the calendar and click on the by clicking on the tab. Go to the view tab, click on the color group, click on the color button. Means first of all the calendar will select it, then go to the view tab, go to the color group and click on the group button. Then in the color gallery, click the color or choose the color that you want for your calendar. So this is how we can change the color. Now let's see in a practical way how to change the colors. Simply go to this one. This is, if you want to display, go to the view tab. These are the multiple colors. You can change the color. This is how I change the color. If I want to change the color as blue, this is blue color. If I want to change color as orange, this is orange color. This is different color, different color, different color. So this is how we can change the color. This is the calendar written over here. This is the blue color because I selected blue. This is the schedule view, day view, work view, week view, month view, and the schedule view. This is how we can change the multiple calendar on calendar panes. We can also give the reminders window. We can take the reminders window. This is a reminder window. This shows there is no reminder, means zero reminder. You can open a new window. You can open this window to the new window. You can close all the items. You can invite the people pane. This is the to-do bar. This is normal. This is to-do bar open. If you want to close, this is off. This is the navigation pane. This is minimize. This is normal. This is off. This is options. You can set the mail, general, okay. If you want to show normal, this is how we can show the normal buttons. Then how to assign the daily task list. This is normal, minimize, off. You can turn on. This is how we can sort or we can change the colors. There is a home tab. In this there is a new appointment, new meeting, new items, new meeting, today. This is today. What is the agenda for today? We can set for next 7 days, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. But till now we have covered only from Wednesday to Tuesday. This is a day view, work view, week view, month view, schedule view. Then there is a send and receive tab. In this there are multiple options like cancel all, work offline. Then there is a folder option. You can folder all the calendars. You can give new calendar. This is a new calendar. You can copy the calendar. You can move the calendar. You can delete the calendar. You can rename the calendar also. You can open the calendar from address book, from room list, from internet. You can give that calendar or show the calendar properties. On the view tab, there are multiple views like change view, view settings, reset view, day, and so on. Then there is a option or tab that is add-in. You can schedule a go-to meeting. You can schedule a host a meeting, my meeting, help, about. You can click on the meet now or schedule the meeting. This is how we can change the different versions of the Outlook. This is how we can work with different views. In this chapter, we have studied how to arrange the meetings, appointments, and the events. Appointments are the short term, events are long term, and the meetings are also long term. So till now we discussed how to arrange the meetings, appointment, and the events. Next chapter is chapter number 6, that is working with tasks, notes, and journal entries. So let's take 5 to 10 minutes break and then come back and start it with chapter number 6, that is working with tasks, notes, and journal entries. So let's take 5 to 10 minutes break. Now let's start with chapter number 6, that is working with task, journal, notes, and journal entries. This is working with tasks, notes, and journal entry. Means how to work with different tasks, how to work with different notes, and how to work with the journal entries that is available in Outlook 2010. This chapter contains only 3 topics, that is first one is how to create and manipulate the task, then how to create and manipulate the notes, then how to create and manipulate the journal entries. You can change or you can use any one of the tasks. You can create and manipulate either task, either notes, or either journal entries. So 6.1 is how to create and manipulate the task. First one is creating the task. If you are using your Outlook task list to its fullest potential, you will frequently add the task. Means you can add the task to the Outlook 2010 in the frequent way, or in a steady way, or on a frequent basis. You can create the task in any of the several ways. In the task module, means go to the task module, add a task to the task list. In the other modules, add a task in the to-do bar task list, create a new task in the task window, or base a task on the existing Outlook item. Means you can create the chart in any of the following ways. Either you can go to the task module, either you can go to the other modules, either you can create the task from the task window, or either you can base a task in an existing Outlook item such as message. This is the task window. This is how we can create the task. This is the task. My task is dinner reservations. This is dinner reservation, and the start date is 21st of March and the due date is 21st of March. This is not started yet. Priority is normal, complete is 0%. Means this is not started yet. Whenever it is start, this is the completeness, that is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This says confirm that the restaurant has a private dining room available for the board meeting. So this is how we can assign the task. I have assigned the task to my supervisor or my supervisee or my employees that the please confirm or please invite others for the board meeting in the restaurant, so that no one is available, so that there is no noise or there is no disturbance in the meeting. This is how we can create the chart, or we can use the task, or we can create the task. Then how to create a task? Go to the home tab, go to the new group, click on the new task button. Enter the task detail in the task window that opens, and then save and close the task. When displaying the to-do list of the task module, enter the task description in the type a new task box, and then press enter to create a task with the default setting. I mean, there are multiple options, or there are multiple tasks available by default. They have a by default setting. You can change the setting, you can change the to-do list. Next is when displaying the task list view of the task module, enter the task description in the click here to add a new task box. Press the tab to move on the subsequent fields, fill the other information, and then press the enter key. Means if you want to create, simply go to the home tab, click on the new and click on the task, and the new window will pop up, fill the entries, and then press the OK button. Next is how to transfer a contact record to your task list without creating an individual task. Means if you want to create, or if you want to transfer a contact record without creating an individual record, first of all, go to the contacts pane, click the contact record. To select it, go to the home tab, go to the tags group, click the follow up button, and click a due date. These are the multiple views. Then display view of task. You can display different view of your task list, and within each view different arrangement of the task. This is how we can show, or we can display the task to the multiple views. This is different in to-do list. This is only task. These are the tasks. This is a navigation pane, or this is a to-do list. Then how to change the task list view? Simply go to the home tab, go to the current view gallery, click the view that you want, or go to the view tab. In the current view group, click the change view button, and then click the view that you want. Means if you can, there is a capability, or there is an opportunity to change the different task list view. Then how to change the arrangement of task? On the view tab, in the arrangement gallery, click the arrangement that you want. Means you can adjust your requirement as per your need. Then how to reorder the task? Click the column header of the field you want to sort on. You can reorder, or you can assign the task, or you can sort the task according to the requirement. Then how to manage the task? Now let's see in a practical way how to create the task. Then let's see how to manage the task. Simply go to the home, go to the new item, go to the task. This is the task window. Subject is managing dinner. Start timing is due today. This is due today. This is not started. In progress, normal. This is complete is 50%. This is a reminder. This shows that this item or this task is not completed and this is only pending task and this is in progress and the priority is normal, or this is the high priority and the completeness is 50% only. This is how we can assign or we can give the different tasks to the different persons. You can set the status, you can set the priority, you can set the completeness, you can set the start date, due date, reminder. This is a reminder, 8 AM. This will give the reminder if I am creating at 6:30. So this will pop up at 6:30. This is showing how to create a task. If I want to save and close. If I don't want to save, then delete the task. This is how we can create or delete the task. Next is how to manage the task. It is also a capability, or it is also a facility to manage the task. You can assign them to a color. In the same way, you can give the other Outlook item. How to create a task folder? Go to the folders tab. In the new group, click the new folder button. In the create new folder dialog box, enter the name and select the location of the folder. In the folder contains task list, click the task item and then click on the OK button. This is how we can create the task folder. Then how to move a task to another folder? Go to the task page, select the task that you want to move on the home tab. Click in the actions group, click the move button and then click the folder in which you want to move the task. This is how we can manage the task. This is managing the task and assignment. This is how we can manage during 9 days. This is to, this is subject, this is start date, this is due date, this is status not start date, normal 0%. Invite all board members and their spouses. You can assign the task from your Outlook task list to other people within the organization, and other people can assign the task to you. You cannot assign flag Outlook item only task. Next, how to assign the task to someone else? Go to the task tab of the task window. In the manage task, click the assign task button. In the two boxes that appear, enter the email address of the assignee. Means you can send the task to the other person by giving in the two box the email ID of the assignee. If you don't want to keep the task on your task list and or receive a report when the task is complete, clear the corresponding checkbox and then click on the send. If a message notified that the task reminder has been turned off, click the OK button. This is how we can assign the task. Simply go to the home, go to the new item, go to the task. This is the subject. If you want to send it, you can use the forward button. You can send to the by giving the email address, then click on the send button. This is how we can send or we can give the settings to the task. Next is one point is left, how to manage the task. We can also give the different colors. Click on the task. This is a new task. You can give the colors, categories, follow up. This is a task. You can give the recurrence also. Recur every 1 week, Sunday, Monday, Thursday, Tuesday. This is of low importance. This is of high importance, low importance, private. Categories, you can give blue color, you can give or purple color, you can give red color. You can give the follow up like today, tomorrow, this week. You can give forward button, you can forward to the another details. You can mark as a complete. This is a complete. This is training on Oracle, due date. This is how we can change the settings. Then next is 6.2 is how to create and manipulate the nodes. Till now in 6.1 we covered how to create and manipulate the task. Now it's a time to how to create and manipulate the nodes. This first point is creating nodes. In the nodes module, you can create and store text notes about any subject. If your organization uses Microsoft Exchange Server, the notes are available to you whenever you connect to your account through Outlook. When there is a facility to connect to the server and automatically the notes will share to the different members of the Outlook who have an account in the Outlook 2010. So your internet browser or from a mobile device. Outlook notes support plain text, formatted text and the hyperlinks. You can't format text within a note, but you can paste formatted text from a document, message or other source into a note and retain its formatting. Then how to display view of the notes? There are multiple options. You can view the notes in 3 standard views. Either you can opt for icon. You can opt for icon whenever you show in a pictorial representation. You can show the icon. This view depicts each note as a colored square with a turned up corner reminiscent of a pad of sticky notes. Means in the same way we apply for the sticky notes in Windows, in the same way the notes will appear as an icon. In icon view, you can display large icons organizing rows and columns, or using small icons that is organized in either rows or in columns. Then there is a notes list. This list view display a small icon, note subject and up to 3 lines of note content. Then last 7 days, this list view is identical to the notes list view, but display only the notes that are modified from within the or from the last 7 days. These are the multiple views, or these are the 3 views of the notes. Then next is how to change the notes module view. Simply go to the home tab, go to the current view gallery, click the view that you want. On the view tab in the current view group, click the change view button and then click the view that you want. To change the arrangement in notes list view or 7 days view, simply go to the view tab, arrangement gallery, click the arrangement that you want. This is how we can create or we can display the notes. Then how to assign one or more notes to a color category. This is how to change the color of the notes. First point is in the notes pane, select the note or notes you want to assign to the same category. Then go to the home tab, click on the tags group, click the categorize button and then in the list click the category that you want to assign. Click the category that you want to assign. Next is how to associate a note with one or more contact records. Means how to give the appearance of a note whenever there are more than one contact records. First point is in the upper left corner of the note window, click on the note icon and then in the list click on the contacts. Second is in the contact list for note on contact for note dialog box, do one of the following. Either you can enter the contacts to whom you want to assign the note and then click the contacts button. In the select contact dialog box, select the contact or contacts that you want and then click on the OK button. Then third point is in the contacts for note dialog box, click the close button. This is how we can associate or we can assign the note to more than one contact record, to more than one person or a record. Next is how to create and manipulate the journal entries. Till now we covered how to manipulate and create the notes, how to give the different categories, how to give different colors to the notes. Now let's see in a practical way how to create and managing the notes. Click on the new item, click on the note. This is how we can give the note. I can give the note, this is like a sticky notes, right? This is my Outlook page. In the same way in Windows sticky notes is available, in the same way it is available and you can move from here to here with the help of the mouse. You can change the color, you can change the color of this one. This is the sticky notes, this is the high importance, low importance. If you want to assign to the 14th, Go to the new, go to the more item, go to the note. This is how we can create the notes. This is how we can enlarge the notes. If I want to change it, I can change the color, I can change the window, or I can close the window. So this is how we can create the notes or how we can apply the notes. Simply go to the new items, go to the more items, go to the note. This is how we can create the notes. Next is how to create and manipulate the journal entries. Till now we have covered how to create and manipulate the notes, how to create and manipulate the task. Now let's see how to create and manipulate the journal entries. First of all, activating the Outlook journal. By default, the Outlook journal is turned on, off, and its button is not available in the navigation pane. Means whenever we open the Outlook, by default the Outlook journal is turned off and its button is not available. You can activate the journal and configure it to track the interactions you have with contacts so that you can easily locate messages, meetings, tasks and files associated with the specific purpose. Means whenever you open the Excel or open the Outlook, the automatic version, the automatic capacity of the Outlook journal is off, and you can easily navigate or you can easily avail by clicking on the messages, meeting, tasks and files associated with specific people. When you display the journal, if it is not already turned on, Outlook gives you the option to turn it on. You can display that entire journal as you do any other module or display only the activities and files that are associated with the contact from that person's contact record. Means if whenever there is an option to turn on the journal, when there is a pop-up came that journal is turned off, so you can turn on the journals. This is how we can use the journals. This is the different journal, this is the location URL, this is different journal. These are the days: December 2010, Thursday 9, Friday 10, Saturday 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. Then how to display the journal button? In the left lower right corner of the navigation pane, click the configure buttons or buttons, click the add or remove button and then click on the journal. At the bottom of the navigation pane, there is a journal button or press Ctrl 8. Then how to edit the journal entries? This says each item recorded by the journal is saved as a journal entry with the original item attached to the entry. This is the journal entry, this is subject, this is entry type, then company, there is a start time, there is a timing, there is a date as well as a timing, duration, this is a message. The journal entry includes information about the item and commands for working with it. You can assign multiple properties to a journal entry just as you can do to other Outlook items. Then how to open? Go to the journal pane, double click the recorded item. Then how to edit? Go to the journal entry window, do any of the following and then click the save and close button. Means if you want to edit, simply click the journal entry window and click on do the following task. On the journal entry tab in the text group, click the categorize or private button to assign properties to the entry. You can give the timer group. You can go to the timer group by clicking on the timing. This is the timer group. You can give to the subject box. This is the subject box. You can give to the entire type list. This is the entry type list. Then There is a content pane. This is the content pane. You can write the entries in the content pane. Means whenever you want to edit, you can edit and then press on the save and close button. This is the save and close button. This is save and close button. Now let's see in a practical way what is journal entries and how we can use the journal entries. Simply go to the new items, go to the more command, go to the journal entry. This is the journal entry box. You can give the subject, appointment for dinner. You can give the phone call, note, remote session, task request. You can choose any option from that drop-down menu. Company name is MSL. Mercury solution. Start timing is the today's date. Timing is 6:18. Duration is 0 minutes. This is how we can give the journal entries. We can assign the task. We can give the hyperlink over here. We can you can browse the text. This is the how you can browse the text. If you click on it, open a new folder will open. This is in processing. If you want to delete, right click, delete the or remove the hyperlink and delete the character. This is how we can give the journal entries. If it is saved, click on the save and close, it is saved. If I want to click on it, it will click. If I click on this one, this will show this one. If I click on this one, this will show this one, this one, this one. And if I want to again go to the journal entries, click on the journal entry. These are the multiple options. You can delete the journal entry. You can forward the journal entry to any other person. You can save and close. You can start the timer. You can categorize. You can give the color like orange color, red color, green color. These are the multiple colors. You can drag it. You can use the black color, blue color. You can check the names. You can check the address books. Apply. Okay. So this is how we can give the journal entries. You can give the description. You can edit the description. You can give the colors. If you want to save, you can save. Otherwise, no. This is how we can apply or edit the journal. So that's all for today's session. Thank you so much. And if you have any doubts, then please clear the doubts, text the doubts, and I will answer you. But before this, let's take a quick recap of the today's class what we have discussed in the today's class. In today's class, we will start. We have started with chapter number 5, that is how to managing the calendar objects. That is how to manage the calendar objects. Then this chapter contains 3 topics. 5.1 is create and manipulate appointments and events, then create and manipulate meeting requests, and then manipulate the calendar pane. These are the 3 topics which will be covered in the 5th point, which I have covered in 5th chapter, that is create and manipulate appointments, create and manipulate meeting, create and manipulate the calendar pane. 5.1 is create and manipulate the appointment. We have discussed how to schedule the appointment, how to schedule the meetings, or how to schedule the events. This is a scheduling box. You can schedule the events, you can give the reminder time, you can create the appointment, you can create the appointment with custom setting. This is the default setting, then custom setting, then how to schedule the events. There is a difference between appointment and events. Appointments are only for short term and events are only for long term purpose. Events are the day-long blocks of time that you schedule for a meeting or for your calendar. Then how to create the event? Simply these are the multiple steps that are available for creating the event with the default settings. Then how to set the recurrence means if you want to set the recurrence, if you want to set the appointment or the event in a regular interval, you can set the recurrence and the privacy options in the Outlook 2010 so that it will be available and it will be available at every point of time. Then how to mark a calendar item as private. In the item window on the appointment, event or meeting tab, click on the private. This is how we can mark or we can change the item as a private. Then how to create a recurring calendar item. In the item window on the appointment, meeting or tab, in the options group, click the recurring appointment. Then in the recurrence pattern area of the appointment recurrence dialog box, click a frequency option. This is how we can create a recurring calendar item. Next is we have discussed how to work with appointment and events both. How to forward an appointment or event. How to print the appointment or event. Then we have discussed how to create and manipulate the meetings. Meetings are basically referred as a when we invite a person who has an email account, you can invite to the meeting. This is how we can appoint or we can invite for a meeting. This is meeting, 11 o'clock, 12 o'clock lunch, then client person, client spoke. These are the multiple steps that we covered, how to invite the attendees to a meeting, how to invite an optional attendees to a meeting, how to schedule the meeting. These are the multiple options, good, fair, poor. These are the multiple colors that show the good, fair and poor. This is start time, end time, collective availability, then how to schedule a meeting with the message sender, how to schedule a meeting with any person, then how to respond to the meeting request. You can respond to a meeting request in any of the following ways. Either you can accept the Outlook, tentative accept, decline Outlook, or the propose a new time. How to accept, these are the multiple options, these are the multiple steps available. Then how to reschedule and how to cancel the meeting. There is also a provision in Outlook 2010 then how to reschedule and how to cancel the meetings. These are the multiple options available. First one is how to update a meeting, how to update a recurring meeting, and then how to cancel a meeting. Then next one is how to accept a proposed meeting time change or how to decline a proposed meeting time. We also discussed how to manipulate the calendar pane. There are multiple panes for calendar like day, work week, view, or week or the month. You can change the view in any form in any calendar format. These are the multiple options available. How to change the time period? We can change the time period. How we can change the amount of information. We can display a specific day, week, month from the calendar pane. Then how to change the calendar color? We can change the calendar colors from 1 to 15. And then we have also discussed chapter number 6, that is working with tasks, notes and journal entries. Means how to work with tasks and how to work with notes and how to work with journal entries. There are 3 topics involved in this. First one is how to create and manipulate the task, then how to create and manipulate the notes, and then how to create and manipulate the journal entry. These are the multiple steps, multiple ways how we can create the task. This is the task window. These are the steps how to create the task in the task module. These are the ways, and we can use the ways in the task window, that is third point, and these are the steps how to create the task. Then how to transfer a contact record, these are the 2 points. Then how to display view of task, these are the multiple options available. Then how to change the task list view, how to change the arrangement, how to reorder the task. We have also discussed how to manage the task, how to create a task folder, how to move a task to the another folder, how to manage the task assignment, there are multiple assignments available, and then how to assign a task to someone else. Then we have also discussed how to create and manipulate the notes. There are multiple options that a person needs a note explanation that what have been done. So this is how we can create the notes. Then displaying view of notes, icon, notes list, last 7 days, how to change the notes module, how to change the arrangement in notes list view or 7 last days view, then how to organize the notes. We will also discuss how to assign the notes to a color category, means how to change the color of the notes. Then how to associate a note with one or more contact records. In 6.3 we have discussed how to create and manipulate the journal entries. These are the journal entries, how to display the journal module, how to edit the journal module. It is also possible to edit the journal module. You can open a journal entry or you can edit a journal entry. So that's all for the today's session. Thank you very much. If you have any doubts, any questions, you can clear the question by typing the question. I will answer you. And this is the last class. Today is the last class for Outlook. I have winded up the Outlook, that is Microsoft Outlook 2010. Tomorrow I will take some basics of internet. What is internet? What are terms available in the internet? And tomorrow is very interesting class because everyone wants to know about the internet. So I will share the notes of the internet and I will study the internet, basics of internet in the tomorrow's class, that is in the Thursday's class. So that's all for today's session. If you have any doubts, then please text the doubts and I will answer you. Thank you very much everyone.